Good evening and welcome to the inaugural meeting of the Ask the Experts show with our very, very special guest, Michiko Hayashi, who is here to talk about the project that's going forward from Dr. Emoto's work. Dr. Emoto wrote at least 6 books that I read about, including Messages from Water. And she's going to tell us something about that work and also how she's taking things forward to help our Earth and the next generations. And I'm here with Marian LaSalle and Lady Lou Dewey, myself, Ilene Dillon, and Michiko Hayashi.
Thank you.
So, Michiko, welcome, broadcasting here from Tokyo. And we're really happy to have you here. And start with how you got involved with Dr. Emoto so that you got to be doing the wonderful things that you're doing now, please.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. It's really nice to be here. Thank you very much. I feel so honored to be here as the first speaker for the new program, Ask the Expert. Thank you so much. I'm Michiko Hayashi, and I started working for Dr. Emoto in 2004, March of 2004. And before that, I was a writer of English books. And also, I was a translator of English books from English into Japanese. And the very last book that I translated, or the very last work that I did, was a translation of a Starbucks book. And at that time, as soon as I finished the translation and turned into a publisher, I was really exhausted. So I decided to take 3 months off. And I bought 10 books online. And 2 books out of those 10 were Dr. Emoto's books. And when I read, I didn't know anything about Dr. Emoto until then. And when I read his books, I was so amazed how much information or wisdom or knowledge he had about Hado. Hado means subtle energy or vibration, life source energy that we can't even see. And he explained so many things about this Hado. And then on the second book that I read, he showed the water crystal photos from the word thank you and from the word youthful, which youthful was just disaster. It's awful. And from the most beautiful water crystal picture from the word love and gratitude. And when I saw them, I just had chills, and I said to myself, this is the truth. And then I was so intrigued to learn more about his work, discovery. So I went into his website, and there he said he was looking for someone who could help him with the copyrights to his books, to sell to other countries, because he was already the author of bestsellers, New York Times bestseller at that time, from the Hidden Messages in Water. So I said, well, he needs me. And I was not looking for a job, and he needs me, I thought. And then I called his office. And that was the beginning of my journey for him.
So Michiko, we have, at least I went online and I looked at it, and I've known about Dr. Emoto's work for a number of years. But for people who are participating in the show, can you talk just a little bit about how he demonstrated Hado with the crystals?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Before, Dr. Emoto is well known as a water researcher, but before he went into the water research, he was a doctor of alternative medicine. And he healed more than 10,000 people with a Hado machine, the vibrational machine he had. It was, the name of that Hado machine was called MRA, magnetic resonance analyzer. He bought that machine from the United States and then brought it back to Japan. And what he did was, using that machine, he detected the root cause of the diseases, illness, or problems, human relation problem, whatever the problem people had with this machine. And what he did was he imprinted information, vibration, to neutralize that negative cause into water. And that's how he healed more than 10,000 people. So at that time, he knew that everything was vibration. Even though we cannot see that this book is vibrating, it is vibrating. And it's a subtle energy, so our eyes cannot see that, perceive that energy coming out, right? But when we tap it, we can hear the sound of the vibration of this book. So we know that he knew that everything was vibration. And when every single part of our body has its intrinsic vibration energy. And when we are not, the vibration is in harmony with that intrinsic vibration, and when it lasts for a long time, then that part will be affected and then become sick. So what he did was he imprinted the vibration to neutralize that imbalance of the people, and had that each person drink that his or her own personalized water, and healed themselves.
Wow.
So then, but people would not see the difference of the water, because from outside, all waters look the same. People had the difficult time saying, how can water heal people? So he wanted to show that everything is vibration, and that water is observing all that vibration. It has memory and everything. And he kept thinking how he can do that. And one day, in the bookstore, he saw the book of snowflakes. Then that inspired him. He said, oh, snowflakes. Snow has all the crystals. If snow makes crystals, water should be having crystals. Then he bought all the equipment, like walk-in freezer, refrigerator, cold room, and he bought a freezer. He bought microscope and camera and everything he needed, and asked the scientist with the PhD to start taking the water crystal photographs. And at that time, he was using microcluster water to heal people, to treat people. So he wanted to see what kind of water crystal that microcluster water makes. And it took this scientist for 3 months to capture the very first crystal of that water. And that was the beginning. And even this assistant with scientist assistant, even he said, Dr. Emoto, I have never heard of water crystals. And no one has done that. I don't really know how we can take that. And I don't even know that water even has crystals in it. But Dr. Emoto was so intuitive. I mean, he had that inspiration, and that was an intuition, and he trusted that. So he encouraged his assistant for 3 months, taking him for lunch every day, and encouraged him in the evening with dinner and beer for 3 months. So this assistant started to feel, oh, I have to do this for him. He's been so kind to me, so nice to me. I want to do this. I want to accomplish this for him. And then finally, almost 3 months after, they did it together. And then after that, they started to take many different crystals from many different words, music, pictures, from many, and prayers, and meditation, flowers, nature, even like cloud vanishing, erasing clouds experiment, and many things.
Can you show us some of the pictures that you brought so
Sure,
that people will
yes.
know what you're talking about?
Okay, I would like to show the word. This was one of the first pictures from the word thank you in Japanese, arigato. And water created this powerful, beautiful hexagonal crystal. And here in Japan, we have the word kotodama. Kotodama means every single word has its own spirit. Spirit means energy. So that's why we say if we use negative or ugly word, that directly comes back to us. And so my grandma used to say that. Now this is from the word you fool, bakayaro in Japanese. And now you can see it doesn't form the crystal. This shows the beautiful positive vibration or energy. But this is negative, ugly vibration, and vibration is energy. So and one important thing, I'm so excited.
We are too. I'll tell you, we've been looking forward to this because Dr. Emoto started here in America anyway. He started a movement, and there are people that make all kinds of glass containers with words on them that are beautiful. And his books have traveled around. I've seen them everywhere. I got all the books that I could because it's so amazing to us. No one has ever taught us this before until Dr. Emoto showed us in his books. And he actually showed all the crystals. And so I'm telling you that we're just as excited for you to be here as you are to be here. So thank you.
This is so beneficial for everybody. And not only us, human beings, but because we are energetic beings and we are 70% water ourselves. In the air, there's so much water as humidity. And also the Mother Earth in the soil, even though we go to the desert, there's no place that does not have any water at all. There's always, always water.
And we're filled with water as well. So, I mean, we better be thinking about our words, right? Our thoughts and our feelings and our words.
Can I come in here? I know you want to talk about your project, and I want to hear that too. But we're in the middle of a pandemic right now, where this little teeny tiny virus, very tiny virus, has been devastating and killing people. I happen to work with emotions, which is another way of looking at Hado. And so has anything been learned about the effect we might be able to have on this virus?
Yes, I want to show you. This is really important. Firstly, I'd like everyone to know how powerful our thoughts are, our emotions are. And in one day, our emotions or thoughts are really coming out every moment, every single moment. Like in 24 hours a day, we come up with the thinking, so many thoughts and emotions, 50,000 times to 70,000 times in 24 hours.
Yes.
That's how busy we are. And when we are feeling grateful and thank you and positive, this is what the water is creating within us, in the air also, which we are affecting everything around us because we're energetically affecting everything, right? And so if we have a pet, I am affecting my pet. If I have a plant, beautiful flower inside my house, they are observing my energy also. So just need to know how powerful our thought is. And I would like to show you one of the lakes. This is a very well-known, powerful story. One of the lake, it's called Fujiwara Dam. The lake, the water was contaminated, polluted, it smelled really bad. So some of the people who were living around that lake called Dr. Emoto and asked him to help with that water. So what he did was he asked one of the Buddhist monks to come along with him to offer the Buddhist chanting and prayer. And we took the water before the prayer, and that was this water of the lake was so ugly, polluted, and really bad. After 1 hour and a half prayer, the same water molecule changed to this.
Oh.
Wow.
So we know how powerful it goes. Our intention, our prayer goes beyond time and space instantaneously. So, and the most important thing is for us, all of us, to know that this is the water crystal from after we showed the word love and gratitude, 2 words together.
Oh.
And here, this is really brilliant, beautiful golden water crystal that water made. And Dr. Emoto said he was wondering why love and gratitude, well, water responded so beautifully to love and gratitude. And he came up with this answer that Creator designed this earth based on love and gratitude. So if we are in the state of love and gratitude, our immunity is high. And we have, Dr. Emoto has tested, we keep testing with love and gratitude to plants, to ourselves. And COVID-19 also, here we are, COVID-19 also. Now, COVID-19 itself, we first have to know that we are living in harmony with many, many viruses. Bacteria also. And when they are born, it's like human beings and animals and trees and plants. No one and nothing is born to be a bad, negative entity or living entity. We are, our way of looking at what it is how we are perceiving, is how what kind of energy we're giving to this substance. Now, when COVID-19 was born, whether it was born artificially or naturally, I don't know. There are so many people talking about it. But this is from the word COVID-19. It's not really as ugly as like disastrous this is from ordering, saying do it. It's really negative. See, but COVID-19 is not really, it's not really beautiful hexagonal reflection. So it's not that bad. What makes it really bad is COVID-19 with fear.
Oh.
See? And mass media is repeatedly announcing and reporting how many people are affected, how many people have died, how awful it has been over and over, and every day people get so scared just by listening to the news and looking at how the COVID-19's molecule, how awful that is. So everybody is living in fear. But fear is a negative energy that resonates with the same negative energy, and thus it comes to us. But I would like to show you. This is the water crystal after we showed the word COVID-19 and love and gratitude together.
Wow. Wow.
Now here, I can clearly tell if I am living, I'm not fearful for COVID-19, but instead, if we look at the good side of what COVID-19 brought to us. I mean, we're here together, sitting here. It doesn't matter where we are. We can get together and discuss and be happy, share this moment together. If we didn't have this COVID-19 shutdown, we probably wouldn't be using this technology as much as we are now. And we learn, I mean, this earth has been clear, much cleaner than before. We have less airplane flying because there are less travelers. See, when I was traveling until March, there were so many airplanes. In one day, there were 250 airplanes flying around this earth in one day. So no wonder why air was polluted, and in the ocean, so many ships and boats were going around. So the ocean would be polluted also. We were literally polluting everything. That means we were polluting ourselves also, and Mother Nature, all animals, and bacteria. Yes?
We have an audience question, and it's kind of long, so it's in two parts. So I'll just read it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that we infuse our intention into water, but the water doesn't look different. And it's only when we freeze the water that the change is visible. But the new order of the intention we infused the water with was actually present all along and just invisible to the eye.
Exactly. Right. And
that brought up a question for me as well, because is there another way for us to see the effects of this water other than freezing it and taking pictures of the crystals?
My answer is I don't know if there's any other way, because this is the only way we can see. I mean, I have learned this is the only way we have seen. Or also, you can. Some people are doing like a cymatics. Cymatics is you using water. We play music or sound vibration. Then this water makes the formation just like water crystals. So that's another way of being able to see it. But it has to be the sound. Sometimes our thoughts do not make sound. I mean, visibly, right?
Yeah.
Right.
When we are talking, yes, we can affect like cymatics. But when we are thinking, there's no way we can see it because it's energy. It's just the invisible energy. So, but when we show the word, or when we infuse our intention to water, water absorbs it. In that case, the only way we can see is to freeze droplets of water and observe with the microscope of 200 times magnification. So our naked eye cannot perceive the water crystals. I mean, this is 200 observed with the microscope of 200 times magnification.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
So many, I mean, the only things that our naked eyes, our eyes can perceive is so limited. Only like less than probably 5% of what exists, right? This internet, can we see the energy, how it's connected? We don't see it, but we are connected. When we listen to the radio, when we change the tunings, then we can listen to the different programs. Can we see that? We can't see it, but they exist.
So the questioner goes on. Can I read what's next?
Sure.
Yes, please do.
So this is from Dakey Fox. Hi, Dakey. Can we infuse water with feelings of gratitude and love for COVID virus and immunize ourselves? Or can we talk to the water?
Yeah.
We can talk to talk to water and just know that we are water. So this is why it is so important to talking to water and drinking that water really changes our water within. And also because we are water, and when we are thinking so many things, so many negative things, like study says out of 50,000 to 70,000 times that we think in one day, almost 80% is either nothing important or negative things. People get so scared of something, worried about tomorrow, something, complaining about things, get sad, many things. But
I'd say it's higher than 80%. You know?
But here we're laughing, it's good. And yeah, but so when it's so natural that we come up with the negative thoughts. At that time, what we can do, this is really very practical. When you come up, we have to observe our thoughts always, emotions. And then when we realize that I came up with the negative emotions or anger or worried about something, it's natural because we're human beings, but try to let go of those negative emotions and replace with positive emotions. As soon as you can, just replace the negative emotions with positive ones. Then, because those are the energy, and the energy, your world, my world, is created by my thoughts.
We have another question in the audience.
Mm-hmm.
How often are the pictures taken in order to see a difference?
How often? From the same water, you think?
If you put a different set of words on the same water.
To take water crystal photos, we show the words for about 4 or 5 hours to affect water energetically and make droplets of water into 50 petri dishes and then freeze them for about 3 to 4 hours so that they get frozen, and then start observing. After that, we use the same water and place love and gratitude and do the same procedure and observe the difference of the water crystal formations. But I know this is what Dr. Emoto used to say, and we know because we continue to take water crystals and we continue to do the water research in our institute, and that we know that water is affected. Our intentions, our thoughts are affecting water instantaneously every single moment. So that's why I said it's all right for us to come up with the negative thoughts as long as we replace them with a positive one, because water crystal formation, water molecules are always changing.
So it's not, if you say something negative and the water is affected in your body and what you're drinking, what you're saying is we can change that.
Exactly.
Just by being aware of what we're thinking.
Mm-hmm. Woo, love! I said so beautiful. I see love, and behind you too, Marian. I see love always. It's beautiful. Yeah. We're filled with love. So yeah, I'm saying that it's all right because we're all human beings, and if the more positive way feelings and emotions that includes kindness, sharing, helping people with compassion, then it's an energy that's Hado. And the law of Hado vibration is because they are the energies. It's like when I hit when you play the guitar, and people who are trying to tune the guitar, they play like the sound of La. That's 440 hertz. And if you have another guitar placing right in front of you, you tune the la sound 440, woo, then the other guitar resonates. It makes sound. That's
Right.
the law of vibration.
Mhm.
So what we think, because it's the same energy resonates and come back to me.
Mhm.
Oh
So
boy.
people who are always angry, that energy of anger resonates with me and come back to me as a phenomena.
Oh
As a
gosh, yes,
phenomena.
that makes a lot of sense.
As
Oh, we have another question in the audience. Eileen, I'd like for you to take this one because I think this is so important. As you were talking, I was thinking the same thing. So let's put this one up. Eileen?
Okay. Well, Michiko, I just want to say that I teach a course called
Mhm.
Fearless Living.
Ooh.
And one of the principles that we have worked with is to pay attention not to what you want to overcome, but to what you want to become, which is a way of doing what you're talking about.
Mhm.
So now, my friend Daiki, she wants to know, does it mean she has to focus for 4 or 5 hours to affect the water or
No.
instantaneously?
Instantaneously.
Uh-huh.
Instantaneously. Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
there. It's
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
And I appreciate what you're saying, and I'm noticing the clock go by, and I want to be sure that you can talk about the book project that you're doing. So are you guys all ready for us to move to that?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. I almost forgot. This is the most important thing that I wanted to share with you, with everyone. This is the children's book called The Message from Water. Dr. Emoto started this in 2005 in May when he was invited to the United Nations headquarters in New York. And he gave his keynote speech. At that time, someone asked him, how can we learn from water and make the world more harmonious place? Because people are constantly fighting, confliction, and water problem and all that. We need to change the world and live in harmony, learn to live in peace. So he said, well, water is teaching. Once we learn the truth about water, people will want to live in harmony, kindness, and in love and gratitude. So he said, I will make the children's book and give to 650 million books to all children for free of charge to all around the world. So that was the day we started this project called Emoto Peace Project. And here in this book, it shows at the very first page says, we are all water, 70% water. So is this Mother Earth. So we are all almost the same. And then people don't know, but water makes beautiful, beautiful crystals. And because we are 70% water, water within us, water in the air are creating, they have water crystals. And then it shows the beautiful crystals from all around, the natural waters from around the world. Introduces some natural beautiful world and how rivers go from upstream, middle stream, downstream. And then the music, it shows, hold on. It shows the music. It says,
Oh, wow.
and here, the classical musics are really beautiful. But when we play a negative, ugly song, music, such as heavy metal music, this heavy metal music had the negative words, and singer was singing with anger, and the music itself was so destructive. So that negative energy was so powerful, and water was listening to that powerful negative vibration of the music, so water could not form it. And now we know children will learn to listen to something beautiful from this. Then after that, it goes to showing words. Here, thank you and you fool that I showed. And let's do it and do it. the difference. So mothers and teachers, all adults, do not want to order children, but respect children also in everything around us.
Yes.
Well, children are going to be happy to hear that one.
Yeah. And
You
It's
can't
about
order me
time.
around. My book says so.
yeah. And peace,
Oh.
peace and war.
Oh.
Now, it doesn't matter the war, where the war is happening, because it's energy, and this Mother Earth, to us human beings, because we are such small entities, small beings compared to the Mother Earth. But Mother Earth is small. When we look at Mother Earth from the universe, it's just a tiny thing. The energy goes instantaneously. I mean, it reaches the other side of the Earth instantaneously. And this crystal from war is showing that it's broken, whereas peace is brilliant. Now, at this time, Dr. Emoto, when he started to do the water crystal water testing every day, he was taking the water from the tap water of his office to see what kind of toxins water had, like aluminum toxin, iron toxin, all these toxins. And for many days, every day, the data is a little slightly changed. Every day changes. One day, all the toxins went really high, and he didn't know why that was happening.
Oh.
So he thought it was some kind of a mistake. So he tested again and again. The same thing happened. All the toxins were really high on that day. That was the 17th of January in 1998, I think. That was the day that Gulf War started in the Middle East. All the bombs were dropping destructive energy. Even though we were living in Tokyo, that destructive energy reached our tap water in Tokyo energetically.
Wow.
And water is showing that war is really destructive, broken. It's not good. It doesn't matter where it is happening. We are sharing the same energy. So that's why we want to create this whole earth a peaceful and harmonious place for next generations also.
We have another question.
Yeah, go ahead, Marian. You got it.
Okay. I do understand the energy of thoughts, emotions, and spoken word, but how is it affected by a printed word and when we walk away from it? So only the letters are on the water container.
Okay. Word itself has its energy also. I mean, in Japan, we have this from ancient time. Word was created at the beginning. That means energy. Energy created the sound. The sound became word. So the word accordingly has its energy. Also, when we show the word to water, we print, or sometimes you write down. When you are writing, you can't help but you have that intention in it, your thoughts in it. That energy affects that writing and that you are showing to water. And that is what is affecting water. And we are water, and all around us is water. We are breathing that water.
And if anybody walks by that and they see the word love, it just,
it's
makes you
beautiful.
feel good. I get that.
Right.
So, Michiko, I want to ask you one thing, because before we got started today, I'm sorry, Lou, but I want to be sure to get this in. You talked about prayer. And we have fires here in California. We have the COVID-19. We have, what have we had? Hurricanes in Louisiana and down where you guys are, you just barely missed you.
Yes.
Can you demonstrate to us the prayer that can help us with these things?
Okay. Yes. What did I? All right. Trying to find the water crystal. One more time. Okay, I would like to show this one more time. Yeah, at the end, I would like to do the water prayer for wildfire and COVID also. But this is before the prayer.
Oh. Yeah.
This is after the prayer. This is how powerful our thoughts, intentions, prayer, our thinking energy is. Now, I would like to show this one too. This is the rice experiment that one of the school kids did in Japan. His mother cooked rice and put the same rice into 2 different jars. On one jar, his son wrote "thank you" in Japanese. The other one, he put "you fool" in Japanese. Every day, he said thank you to this one just once a day, you fool to this one once a day. And after 1 month, the rice cooked with water got fermented and smelled really nice, beautiful, like this. But the one with "you fool" got rotten, smelled bad, and as you can see, it's really rotten. Why did this happen? Because of the words, the power of our words, intention. And that's how powerful. I am recommending, I have the kits, rice experiment kits that I sell in Japan. I started selling in Japan, and I'm starting to do it in the United States as part of Emoto Peace Project America, so that more and more people will learn about it's not only water. It's water. It's science that water has memory and carries information. But if we do the experiment, I mean, children will really learn. Parents will learn. And if they do it at school, teachers will learn. Everybody will learn it just by their own words. So this is how powerful. So please know that when what we focus on is what we are creating, and it expands because it's energy. And that is so important. When we get together collectively, the energy amplifies.
Now, if they want to buy some of these books for the children and pass them out here, do they email you or go to the website?
They can email me. Also, they can go to the website, because that website has my email address also, if that comes to me. Okay. And also they can, if they don't need this printed children's book, if they just want to print out as a paper, they can download for free of charge. If they want the real book, then they can contact me. I have many books in the United States also.
You're also accepting just straight donations, is that correct?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
So we can, to the places where they don't have money, like Nepal, in Indonesia, in some other Cambodia, and all these some places in Africa. With the people in Africa, we do have some supporters too, but we do send pictures, or sometimes we send money so that they can print. So we do accept donations.
So have we gotten to the prayer yet?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay,
let's do it.
And
the key, Michiko, I am taking away from this is that to say it out loud, to not just write it on your water jar or cup, but say love and gratitude. And
love yourself first. Sometimes when I feel some kind of something happens to me, when I feel bad, then because even though I keep talking about this, thousands of times I am a human being. And sometimes I feel sad, or sometimes I get upset. At that time, what I do, this is my technique, and you can find your own technique. But I say, Michiko, I love you so much. I keep saying, I love you, and God loves you. God is sending you love in the God in sun ray, and that's the love I'm receiving. And then I feel that love is pouring over me, and I say, I love you, Michi. Then I feel such powerful love within myself.
Yes, that's beautiful.
And
So
then, yeah,
just say it and receive it.
you receive it. And then you just release it, you just replaced it. So you say it, and then when we heal, like when we want to bring waters to the wildfire area, we just say, water, we say, the Mother Earth, we are so sorry. I do Ho'oponopono because it's really powerful.
I love it.
Yeah. Mother Earth, we're so sorry. Mother Earth, please forgive us. Mother Earth, we love you. Mother Earth, we thank you. Yes. Then after that, I say, water, please forgive me. Forgive us, please. We're so sorry. Please forgive us. We love you. We thank you. So we can do that.
I like that.
And then we just we visualize. This is so important. We visualize that water is coming down in that area, extinguishing all that fire. And COVID-19 is becoming to be a beautiful, harmonious bacteria.
Oh, so we have to love COVID too.
And be grateful for whatever we have. We can do this. We can see each other. We can help each other instead of being angry or scared of that.
And most of us have gotten to slow down too, which is nice.
Yeah. And always love and gratitude. Dr. Emoto said was one love and two gratitudes. It's like H2O is water. Two hydrogen and one oxygen. But water is showing one love and two gratitudes. That way, when I receive God's love, then I receive it with two gratitudes. Then one will stay within me as a love, and one gratitude will switch to love and to be given to my dear friends, you, Eileen, and you, Marianne, and you, Mary Lou. And then you receive my love with two gratitudes, and one will stay within you. The other one will be switched to love and given to the next person. So love and gratitude will go all around us, around the world, and everything will be in harmony and peaceful.
Oh,
so always remember.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We want you to come back and just hang out with us. I feel so good. I don't want it to end.
Thank you. Yes. So can we offer the prayer together?
Certainly.
Please? For COVID-19 and for the wildfire in the California area, or for everywhere around the world.
Perfect. Okay?
Please close your eyes and visualize the beautiful, beautiful earth. Visualize that we're bringing rain to the places where they need it. And peace, harmony on earth. Let's say Ho'oponopono. Mother Earth, we're sorry. Mother Earth, please forgive us. Mother Earth, we love you so much. Mother Earth, we thank you so much. Water, we're so sorry. Water, please forgive us. Water, we love you so much. Water, we thank you so much. Mother Earth, we're so sorry. Mother Earth, please forgive us. Mother Earth, we love you so much. Mother Earth, we thank you so much. Water, we're so sorry. Water, please forgive us. Water, we love you so much. Water, we thank you so much. One more time. Mother Earth, please forgive us. Mother Earth, we're so sorry. Mother Earth, we love you so much. Mother Earth, we thank you so much. Water, we are so sorry. Water, please forgive us. Water, we love you so much. Water, we thank you so much. Please visualize that the earth is wrapped with a golden, loving light. And rain is pouring down in the fire area and extinguishing the fire. And COVID-19 is changing into the beautiful, positive, benevolent bacteria and virus. And we human beings are living with thousands and tens of thousands of bacteria and viruses. And we are resonating with those bacteria. We're not making them enemy. And we are saying thank you and we love you to all living beings. Thank you. And all the cells within your body also, and water within your body.
Oh, beautiful.
That's
Oh,
wonderful.
that
Thank you.
Thank you. We receive. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you very much. And I love you all so much. Thank you.
We love you.
Thank you, Michiko. It's our
Thank you,
pleasure.
Eileen, Marianne, Lady Lou. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
And everyone in the audience is thanking you
Everybody.
as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh,
And
and
many
sending you
blessings,
love.
everyone.
Thank
blessings,
for all the
love,
beautiful,
and gratitude.
Love
all
and
the
gratitude.
beautiful people who are here tonight too. This is
Thank
good.
you.
Yes, thank you all for your
Next
questions.
week on Tuesday, right? Same time.
Same time. We
Okay.
got a beautiful doctor coming in. Oh, thank you again, Michiko.
Thank you so much.
We love you.
Pleasure.
We love you
Everybody.
all.
I love
Good
you
night,
all.
everyone.
Thank you.